Hey, we're live. Hey, good morning. You're like, did his video freeze? Hey, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show live at about 9:58 a.m. on a Friday morning. We're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. And I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here on our show, we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. Some may think it's one thing and another. I don't know. Just trying to help people. Anyway, we want to help you bring value to customer, get home to family and friends, not working 50, 60, 80 hours a day or a week. God, I hope you're not working 60 hours a day because that's not possible. And have some fun along the way. Have some fun at work and enjoy what you do, right? Everybody wants to take the joy out of what we do. They want to make it serious. So we are going to do Fortune Cookie Friday today. And I want to talk about something I see a lot, and I hear it in the voices of Scrum Masters, presenters, project managers, whoever. And I want to talk about the two ways staying engaged. It's actually a two-way street. And I've talked about this before with some win-win and how do you get people engaged, what do you do? But I really want to talk about this two-way street. And I also want to talk about buffer time between meetings. I noticed with all this Zoom stuff and remote stuff and video teleconference and WebExes, whatever, and even in the office when you're actually physically located, everybody's making these meetings back to back, and it's not good and not healthy. And I want to talk about that a little bit as a Scrum Master and whoever's assembling these meetings, a facilitator. How do you handle that? So, first off, I want to talk about staying engaged. Scrum Masters ask team members to be engaged during a meeting, but do they create an engaging environment, right? Or a valuable environment for the audience? Is it, hey, well, you should be engaged. Well, are you creating a daily scrum? Are you creating a retro? Are you creating a review? Are you creating a planning session? Are you creating a refinement session that is worth being engaged for? I'm sorry, but just because you say, I set up this meeting, therefore you should be engaged, and I said this, and we should do this, and because the meeting exists in the thing means everybody should be engaged. Well, not necessarily. If that's your attitude, then you're not a very good facilitator. If that's your attitude, you're not a very good Scrum Master. The attitude should be, how do I make this meeting and contribute as a facilitator to be more engaging and more valuable to my team and the people who are attending my meeting? That's what you ask. It's not about me. It's about them in the audience, right? So you got to think about that stuff. So I'm not saying, okay, let's make this short. We can have any goofy hats. I don't know, goofy hats, whatever. I'm not saying turn every meeting into a TikTok video. Okay? I'm not saying, well, let's do a dance move, and wear some goofy hats and be all that. I mean, if you like it, it's fine. But that's not engaging. That's just entertaining a little bit to break the monotony, to just get disengaged from the rest of the world, right? But that's not engaging. You want things to be relevant, to the point, and to get the attention and the need, right? It's got to be relevant, to the point, and then how does it affect other people in the audience? And you need to think about that as you do your daily scrums and all. Watch yourself with going on where everybody needs to be here on time. What the freak does that mean? And why? Right? Why do they need to be there on time? Maybe they don't understand. Maybe you haven't taken time. You just assume everybody knows. Some people don't know. And some people don't realize their outside reactions to stuff. So, again, having those meetings, just saying it's my meeting and you got to be there and we got to be here because it's written down in some book somewhere or some certification or something like that, doesn't mean everybody shows up. You have to make it engaging. You have to make it specific and to the point, and use your time wisely. Goes to the Elon Musk meetings. So that's part one. Part 2, giving the team and the meeting buffer time at the beginning and end. If the other meetings end at 9 o'clock, or let's say 8:30, and your daily scrum is going to be at start at 8:30, and there's no time in Outlook calendar between the two meetings, and the other person takes up all the time because they're jerks, right? All the way up to the end. What do? Do you say, well, my meeting starts at 8 o'clock or 8:30 or 9 o'clock, therefore we start at 8:30, 9 o'clock? No. You ask your teammates, what is reasonable? I'll be there. I'll start my virtual session, or I'll start the room or get the room cleared out at the start of our meeting. What time is reasonable for the team to assume and be professional that everybody's ready to be engaged, right? Is it plus 2 minutes? So I'll open up my talk at 8:30, 8:32, everybody's expected to be there by then, gives you some time. Do you need 8:35? It's fine. I'd rather have everybody in the room at the same time than, okay, let me ask you this question. What's more important? You starting on time or having everybody there and people not interrupting the meeting as you're going? And so they're clued in so you don't have to repeat what you're saying. What do you think is more important? Starting on time or having anybody in the room at the same time and having a good meeting? What's your value, right? And I ask people that. So what's the value, right? And some people listen, some people don't. And I don't know what else to say. If you think I'm going to argue with you. Here's my mentoring thing. My coaching is, what do you think? And my mentoring thing is, well, I hope you don't pick that you start at 8:30 because that's when the time is on the calendar. Maybe you need more coaching. Call me. If that's what you feel, call me and we'll do some coaching sessions. We'll talk about why you're a Scrum Master, why we're doing this, and what it's really about, right? And I want to get you into what is Scrum really about and why we're here, right? It ain't have a meeting. Let's talk about it. So again, and then at the end, be courteous. Keep to the agenda. Keep the agenda brief enough so you can get done early, right? Hey, we'll, get done like 5 minutes early, right? It's okay. The last 5 minutes, are you going to get that much value? Hey, you can say, hey, I'll follow with the action items from the meeting based on what we said. I don't have to go over again. Just reply back to me in an email when you get time to tell me what it is. We're ending 5 minutes early. Is that hard? No. Or do you need to say, well, Greg's got this action, Jill's got that one, Bobby, Sue, Mohammed, Jill, whatever, going through who's got what actions. Hey, I can wrap it up in email. I'll send it to you. I'll see you later today. So give a little buffer at the beginning. We'll find out when your team wants to do it. Don't create it yourself. It's not your job to set the freaking time. Your job is to facilitate the meeting. So ask the team what is reasonable. And if they all say 8 o'clock, then it's like, you don't have any meetings before that. If they don't have any meetings and it's your first meeting of the day, great. Some organizations, that's the way it is. Awesome. Start at 8, whatever. But then you got to be there like at 5 before 8 so you can drink your coffee and get ready to go. Okay. So those are my 2 points that I wanted to bring up today from a Scrum practical mentality. Two-way communication. Make your meetings engaging. Don't have this attitude like it's my meeting, you got to be there. And I set this meeting up, so you should be there. This is your meeting. I want to make it as engaging as possible. How can I make it more engaging? And question yourself and challenge yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be a TikTok movie, right? Okay. And then the other thing, buffers for meetings, before and after. Ask your team what's a reasonable start time. Obviously, I'm going to open up everything at 9 o'clock sharp. When do we all expect each other to be there in that meeting so we can do this meeting? Say 8:02, 8:03, 8:05. Do you have to go to the bathroom? I don't know. Bio break, whatever you want to call it, right? Something to think about. Now, the last fun thing, which you could do with your team, you could get these fortune cookies and play games with them and just have a mystery package. Okay. Everybody go around the room and do a daily scrum. Everybody go around. I'm opening the Agile Accountant mystery cookie. And they're going to say something. We're going to apply it to what we do. People are like, what the heck are you talking about? Anyway, so I got the cookie from the Agile Accountants. We're going to open up the cookie. And there's the message. And I got a whole message this time. It's not broken. That's good. All right. What does it say? Drum roll. All right. I love it. This is probably good. Be down to earth. Good performance will be followed by promotion. So, yeah, I don't know if you can read it. It gets light reflection. Might be backwards too. I don't know. Anyway, be down to earth. Good performance will be followed by promotion. Okay, let's apply this to Scrum. Here's what I would think. Good. Be down to earth. Be open and honest. Hey, good morning. Got a little message. I gotta say good morning back. Good morning. Good morning. Can I spell? Good morning. Can I spell right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. So, being down to earth, being humble, right? And what you did and what you didn't do, and don't make up stuff. So when you're coming in a sprint, don't make up, well, we tried, or don't make up stories, don't make half points. So be humble. And then, good performance will be followed by promotion. So at the end of the sprint, when you do your sprint reviews, your performance and will show demonstrating stuff gets you promoted. Demonstrating working product, presentation of working product, not specs, not something I can't use, something I can't use as a customer will not get you promoted. However, in Scrum, as we do it, we want to deliver work at the end of the sprint that's done. And I talked about that a little bit yesterday, undone versus done work, and getting the teams from a proto Kanban into a mature, proto Scrum team, which I stole from the proto Kanban people, proto Scrum team into a mature Scrum team. The more you bring that stuff that's on the right-hand side into the sprint, the more better performance that you have, and the more likely you'll get promoted. Think about that for your team. The more work you produce that's usable, the more valuable your team is. And with that, it's Friday. I want to say, have a good Friday. Enjoy. Give us a thumbs up if you like the show. Ring the little bell so you get notification when we go live. I am wearing my Philadelphia shirt, my Philadelphia Railroad Steamworks Museum shirt, T-shirt, because I got to work on the museum stuff this weekend. And wish you all a happy day. Stay healthy and enjoy some time with the family this weekend. Take a break. Think about your future. Think about your goals. And see you. Happy scrumming and have some fun. Take care. Bye.